Good morning. As a co-active coach and the facilitator of the Brand Warrior program, I am so lucky to be able to speak to so many different people from many industries, from all levels, all over the world. And the one thing that is common and the common theme that comes up for everybody, including myself, is this thing called fear. And how fear stops us in our track from doing something, making decisions, but also from making decisions that's rooted in fear rather than in creativity and collaboration and co-creation. So I wanted to share with you just a very short extract from one of my favorite people in the world, Elizabeth Gilbert's Big Magic, where she speaks to fear and this road trip that we have with fear, and talking about the fact that fear will always be there, and it's there for a reason. It's there to protect us so that we don't make a fool of ourselves, don't humiliate ourselves, don't do things that will get us in trouble. But it also then takes away the ability to try new things and fail, to be innovative, to be creative. And it also impacts our relationships, because a lot of times we behave in a certain way that that might break relationships rather than build it. So if we understand fear a little bit better, then we can manage it better, and we can be happier, and our relationships at work and at home can also be much better. So I quickly want to read this to you. So, dearest fear, creativity and I are about to go on a road trip together. I understand you'll be joining us because you always do. I acknowledge that you believe you have an important job to do in my life, and that you take your job seriously. Apparently, your job is to induce complete panic whenever I'm about to do anything interesting. And may I say, you are superb at your job. So by all means, keep doing your job if you feel you must. But I will also be doing my job on this road trip, which is to work hard and stay focused. And creativity will be doing its job, which is to remain stimulating and inspiring. There's plenty of room in this vehicle for all of us, so make yourself at home. But understand this: creativity and I are the only ones who will be making any decisions along the way. I recognize and respect that you are part of this family, and so I will never exclude you from our activities, but still, your suggestions will never be followed. You're allowed to have a seat and you're allowed to have a voice, but you are not allowed to have a vote. You're not allowed to touch the roadmaps. You're not allowed to suggest detours. You're not allowed to fiddle with the temperature. Dude, you're not even allowed to touch the radio. Excuse me. But above all else, my dear old familiar friend, you are absolutely forbidden to drive. Then we head off together, me and creativity and fear, side by side forever, advancing once more into the terrifying but marvelous terrain of the unknown outcome. So my invitation to you is today, tomorrow, this week, just when fear stops you in your track, just take a moment and think, am I making decisions or not making any choices because I'm sitting in fear? Or will I make decisions that is values based, that will keep me in my integrity, and that will open up possibilities rather than not? Even if it scares me a little bit, if it's good for me, should I do it or should I not?